Now, market failure is a situation where your free market fails to allocate resources efficiently. In other words, the price mechanism doesn't work as well as it should. And today we're going to look at public goods, externalities, information failure, and monopoly power, starting with public goods. Now, what is considered to be a public good? Now, a lot of people think that public good, it must be a good that government is providing for, a good that government is providing for free, or they think that it's something that government should provide for free, or they think that it's a good that is good for the public. Now, all of these ideas above are wrong, and they're absolutely wrong, and you should never explain public goods on the basis of that is free or is provided for the government by the government or that is good for the public. That's the wrong idea of what public good is. Now, you explain public good through these two characteristics, and it always has to be distinguished by these two characteristics. A public good is a good that is non-excludable and also non-rival. What is the meaning of non-excludability? Now, when we say a good is non-excludable, it is not possible to exclude any specific group or people from consumption of the good. Like, for example, if someone doesn't pay for the good, you also cannot exclude the people who don't pay from enjoying the good. So let's try to compare a good that is excludable versus a good that is non-excludable. Now, so you go to a restaurant and you go to a fast food restaurant and you want to order a meal. Now, if you don't pay for the meal, you can be excluded from the meal from the fast food restaurant. Now, so non-payers can be excluded from the consumption of good. Or if you think about train services, you go and take a train, you need to first pay for the train ride before you can enjoy the good. Whereas for good that is non-excludable, for example, street lights. Now, the moment street lights are present, you cannot exclude anybody from using the street lights. Everyone can walk past the street, enjoy the use of the street light without having to pay for it. Now, this is the concept of non-excludability. As for non-rivalry, a good that is non-rival in consumption means that when you consume the good, it doesn't diminish the quantity or quality made available to the next user. Now, what does that actually mean? Let's look at a good that is rival and a good that is non-rival. Now, let's say, for example, we talk about Avengers. Now, the movie Avengers, I'm trying to book Endgame, the tickets for Endgame, and most of the tickets, the good tickets, because I'm trying to book for a pretty huge group of friends who wants to watch Endgame, but all the cinemas are filled up, so I cannot enjoy the good anymore because someone has taken up these seats. People who have booked in advance have taken up this seat. In this case, we say that such a good is rival in nature. Whereas street lights, they are non-rival in nature because no matter the number of people that are present on that particular street, everybody enjoys the same amount of the good, the brightness, the luminance that the street light produces and provides, the guidance, the safety it provides for everyone at night. It's the same. It doesn't matter the number of people that is present at a particular point in time. Now, so these are all examples of what are considered to be public goods like national defense, street lights, traffic lights, roads, when we say roads, broadly speaking in manner, not talking about any particular stretch of road. Now, why is it that when we talk about public goods, we say that market failure occurs? Let's use the classical example of street lights. Now, street lights, the first problem of street lights come from the problem of non-excludability. Now, since public goods are non-excludable, I cannot exclude people who don't pay from consuming the good. So non-payers, what they will do is that they do not express that they want to pay for the good, so they will artificially conceal their demand for such a good. So in the case of street lights, non-payers will pretend that they don't want to consume the good, then they will not pay for the good. What they will do is that they wait for the good to be provided for free and then consume the good for free. So this is what we call the free ridership problem. Right, and the second problem of public good comes from the problem of the non-rivalry characteristics. Now, since the quantity and quality doesn't diminish with consumption, the marginal cost to provide the good to an additional user is zero. So we say that allocative efficiency pricing is achieved when price is equal to marginal cost. But if price is equal to marginal cost and marginal cost is zero, then that means to say your allocative efficient pricing will be zero. And of course, firms will not provide goods at zero pricing, right? Now, because of the free ridership problem, there will be a lack of provision of public goods by the free market. The government has no choice but to step in to provide for the good. If the government doesn't do so, then all benefits associated with the consumption of the good will be gone.